Next, we'll have report of board members. Dr. Douglas.
Good evening, everyone. How are you?
Good evening.
I had attended the Raytown summer graduation, which was wonderful. Thank you, Dr. Knox. It was wonderful. And many of my colleagues attended with me as well. I was invited also to be one of the guest speakers at the homegoing service of Dr. Thomas Murray, who was a former president of the Rotary here in Kansas City and a chiropractor, well-known chiropractor, and I felt honored to be able to speak for Dr. Murray, who was a dear friend of mine. I completed my board refresher exam. You know, everybody else glad, I'm glad. All right. And I participated in our board retreat this weekend, and it was wonderful. That's my report.
Thank you, Dr. Douglas. Next, we'll have report of superintendent.
So good evening, Chairman Burton, Vice Chairwoman Adelusala, members of the Raytown Quality School District Board, and members of the amazing community. Every time I look up, the first day of school gets closer and closer. And so I'm excited to announce that our new teachers have already started the work. And so I would like to publicly welcome them and thank them, as I did personally the other day, for joining us in this journey of educating our children and taking care of our children. I thank them for choosing Raytown, and I thank them for choosing our children. Been in the buildings. They are already hard at work, decorating their classrooms. I also want to take a moment to thank our building service staff for getting our buildings together. When you walk through a building and you can look on the floor and it looks like it's wet, you know that you're making progress. But as a former principal, I always laugh and say, when you smell the wax, you know the beginning is near. Yeah. And so I asked today if I could slide down the hallway, and some of the building service staff said no, and one said, wait, let me get my phone out. So I just want to thank Mr. Husted and his team for just the excellent work that they're doing to prepare for our opening. We have engaged in the enrollment process. And so I want to make sure that we take a moment to thank our staff for continuing to enroll our students so that there's no interruption as they begin school for the first day. The first day back to school is on the 24th of August, not next month, but this month, just to make sure that they are in their seats and ready to begin the learning process. Heather Reardon has been doing an amazing job leading the work. So I just want to say thank you to her and Lynn Tarvin and the team for, again, doing such an amazing job in supporting our families and our children. I also want to take a moment just to remind our families. Many of our families qualify for free and reduced lunch or free and reduced meals. I want to take a moment to thank Ginger Thompson and our food services department for making sure we continue to push that information out. Normally, what you would see is the free and reduced applications only being sent at the beginning of the year, but because we know for a fact that families' life situations change, housing situations change, employment changes, that there is not a deadline for free and reduced submission of applications. Please make sure you complete the application for free and reduced meals if you so qualify. And again, if you do not do it at the beginning of the year, there is not a deadline for you to complete that application. So please make sure that information is submitted, because we know the importance of making sure our students are well nourished. I want to take a moment to also thank Raytown Police Department, Raytown Fire Department, and our very own security. This past week, we engaged in a security exercise using one of our schools. And this is the first time, from my understanding, that all of the entities came together just to make sure we're on the same page, because safety is the priority of everyone. And while we make sure that not only are our schools safe, our students are safe, our staff safe, but we also need to make sure our community is safe. And so when we talk about community, it is definitely reflective in the work that we just engaged in with the work work of our fire department and our police department and our security department. So thank you to everyone who engaged in those activities. On August the 22nd, we asked our community to join us as we will be hosting our Back to School Carnival at Raytown High School. You will receive resources and information that will help support our families and our students in terms of being successful at school. And finally, Dr. Douglas mentioned this, but I want to take a moment just to thank our high school principals, to thank our staff for engaging in our summer graduation. It is an indicator that it is never too late to finish, to get your high school diploma. And this year, for the first time, we re-engaged over 10 students who had dropped out of school, and they participated in the summer graduation. I believe if we leave one behind, one is too many. And so during the summer, we are able to do a summer graduation where we had our students who were re-engaged and our students who may not have finished their requirements prior to the end of the school year. I want to commend our students for their resilience and their way forward, thanking our board for continuing to support all of our students because they are ours. It is the gateway to success for their future. And so congratulations to all of the graduates for the class of 2026, particularly at this time, our summer graduates. That concludes the report of the Superintendent, Chairman Burton.
Thank you, Dr. Martin Knox.
You got my name?
No, I was just still stunned by the whole comment on the next month. Shots. Okay, next we have a Ray of Hope.
Good evening, President Burton, Board of Education, Dr. Martin Knox. This evening for our Ray of Hope, we are recognizing Graceway Church. We are recognizing them for their generous support of RQS and our youngest learners. Through their donations of backpacks filled with school supplies, they have helped provide kindergarten students with the tools they need to begin the school year ready to learn, grow, and succeed. Their commitment to supporting Raytown students and families reflects the power of community, partnerships, and makes a meaningful difference in the lives of our students. Thank you, Graceway Church, for investing in our students and helping them start their educational journey with confidence and excitement. And here's a little bit more about their backpack supplies.
Me being a teacher in the district, that really touched me because I knew that my kids that were going into kindergarten were going to get these backpacks. So I wanted to help lead that project because I knew that this would be something special that I could do for my kids. Trying to not cry.
Serve Day is our annual outreach event where we mobilize hundreds of our people to serve all across the city. Graceway orders all of those supplies in bulk. We get them shipped to the building, and then we have a team come out on that Serve Day date to sort everything, unbox everything, and then look at that school supply list that every backpack needs and put those exact items in every backpack. So this is our 4th year. We started doing this going into the 2022 school year. Like Amber, we have a lot of people in our congregation that work in the district or have kids in the district, and just getting to kind of be the bridge between the church and the community. We have kids that are going into kindergarten that go to our church, that are in the Raytown School District. Our congregation really cares about the school district and really wants to be present in that way every year, and they really look forward to next June when they're going to get to sign up to do the exact same thing. We've been around for over 80 years. We've not been in this building that whole time, but we are a multi-ethnic, multi-generational church. So we've got people that were raised here, and then people like myself or Amber who are newer finding their home here. We do have people from all over the city. So even though we are a local church in Raytown, we've got people coming from the Northland, Olathe, Lee Summit, Blue Springs, you know, really everywhere.
Everybody feels so welcome when they walk through the doors. I know that my first day at Graceway, I was welcomed by 4 or 5 different people, and I just always have felt so loved.
We're one of the bigger churches in Raytown. We feel a responsibility to the city of Raytown. Getting to offer our resources outside of our building and getting to build those relationships with people and partners outside of our building really matters to me.
Being a ray of hope for the community is very special because I know that I'm getting to make a difference for my students and for these kids in the community.
We're all coming in with different home experience and education experiences and a leg up or a leg down and just all over the map. But if we can kind of equalize, like everyone that comes in on that first day of school has exactly what they need. No one's wondering if they're going to have the right supplies or what they need to get through the whole school year just really matters to us. And for the parents to just have one less thing that they have to worry about, especially with the economy right now and just prices of things, like it is a burden that they are carrying. And so we get to use the resources that we have to alleviate some of that.
I know and I've seen how some families go without, or some families don't have what they need or can't afford the school supplies. That's my big hope for all my students, is that they don't go without things that they need. My students are special. I get to love on them every single day. I get to be their safe person or their safe place. I think the kids in Raytown are special just because we are such a community and there's so many different cultures and different communities, and they all just are there for each other and they all support each other, and that's what I love so much about our kids in Raytown.
So will you please welcome Alex Caruth with Graceway. She is their Community Outreach Director, as well as Amber Bradley, who is also a Graceway volunteer who leads this project, and she is a teacher at Three Trails.
I asked him whether he came to be there.
Yes. What's happening about?
We're hiding.
And I say this before you sit down, just publicly,
Yeah.
ever since I've been here, this is going into year 5, you have always, you meaning Graceway, has always wrapped your arms around our school district, around our children, around our staff. And
Yeah.
I just want to publicly say thank you for what you do. We appreciate you. While we may not say it all the time, please understand we do appreciate you, because we can't do this in isolation. And so thank you for being that support and wrapping your arms around our children, even in prayer. And I know I probably shouldn't have gone there. But I said this. So thanks.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Tell it. Moving on. Next is our public comment period on agenda items. We did have one person sign up. However, policy BDDH provides that the district residents and employees may sign up at a board meeting to speak on matters placed on the agenda for consideration. If any resident or employee wishes to speak to a matter that has not been placed on the agenda, then they may request that the matter be added to the board's agenda at least 5 days in advance of the meeting, of the next meeting as well. In order to maintain implementation of our policy, we will not hear public comment this evening on matters that have not been placed on the agenda. But we encourage you to follow the procedure set forth in policy BDDH in order to properly raise your comments with the Board of Education. Thank you. Next, you have the board committee reports. We'll move straight to the motion. All right, okay. So, there any committee reports?
One for the financial committee. District ended really good for fiscal year 2026. Want to say that from what we projected, that our balances are actually in a much better spot than what we thought. We actually had more revenue anticipated than what we budgeted, and also less expenditures. So it's a really good thing to see for right now. We'll say this though, from what we've already kind of projected, Jackson County does plan to withhold, around $4.8 million from our taxes, not just this year, but over the course of 3 years, a total of well over $12 million. And the federal government has also not completed with their budget in time, so we do not know exactly how much money we're getting from the federal government. We'll also like to let you guys know about the parking lot at Raytown South High School. That cost us about $3 million in total. We are still, talking to our insurance company about how much money we're expecting to get. And we'll let you know about that. And we have the final check. When we actually got the cash in hand, we'll let you know how much we get back.
Hey, George. Anyone? Report, committee report? Board of Education records report.
I want to thank Holly. Thank you for the information that you sent. It's wonderful. Raytown Educational Foundation Board of Education report, August 2026. The Raytown Educational Foundation concluded its 2025-26 fiscal year with a focus on financial stewardship, program reporting, scholarship administration, donor engagement, and preparation for the new school year. During this period, the foundation also welcomed new trustees, reviewed the significant work completed during the previous years, and began aligning board committees and operational priorities for 26-27 year. These efforts position the foundation to continue responding effectively to the needs of the Raytown students, educators, and family. Under our scholarship and student support, the foundation continues supporting scholarship recipients as they prepare for the upcoming academic year. Students receiving renewable scholarships were contacted to collect enrollment documentation, transcripts, class schedules, and student identification numbers. Scholarship payments are being issued directly to colleges and universities. Each recipient will receive confirmation after payment is sent, including the date and check number for their records. The foundation is also reviewing opportunities to improve and digitize the scholarship application and administration process for the next scholarship. Class of 2026 laptop gift program. The foundation partnered with the Raytown R2 School District Technology Department to complete the final year of the laptop gift program for graduating seniors. 2 distribution days were held in July for eligible students who had completed and required registration form. Remaining devices and future inquiries have been returned to the technology department. Governance and organizational planning. The Board of Trustees welcomed new members and reviewed the foundation's accomplishments. Trustees also reviewed committee responsibilities and began selecting committees for the new year. The board reviewed the proposed 2026-27 operating budget and began identifying priorities, financial stewardship, year-end reconciliation, and financial reporting, continued in partnership with the foundation's treasurer and finance committee. Financial records, investment reports, reconciliation, operation budgets, and supporting documentation were organized into more accessible digital meeting package. Donor and community engagement. The foundation continued building relationship with donors and community partners through personalized communication and timely stewardship. Some of our recent work include confirming and acknowledging annual charitable gifts, assisting donors with who contribute through donor advised funds, and updating scholarship funds. Strategic engagement, the foundation participated in new employee training on August 6th and is planning to attend other beginning of the year district activities. Lastly, looking ahead, priorities for the coming months include finalizing scholarship payments and recipient documentation, supporting committees as they begin their annual work, evaluation the major saviors, campaign and other fundraising activities for 26-27 year, preparing for the trivia night fundraiser on September 26th, expanding donor and community partnership opportunities, continues to strengthen operational procedures and program tracking, and lastly, increasing awareness of the foundation's impact throughout the district and community. Thank you. That concludes my report.
Next, we have district assessment plan. Is there a motion? Mr. President, I move that the Board of Education approve the 25-26 district assessment plan as presented.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Take a vote. Your motion.
Mr. President, I move that the board approve the August 10th, 2026 consent agenda as presented.
Second. Motion made and seconded. Read donations. I'll read the donations here in a second. We have a donation of $500 for Crown a Classroom school supplies from Burger King to Blue Ridge Elementary School. A donation of $861.99 in an e-gift from Office Depot to Raytown Middle School. And a donation of $25 gift card from Gwen Morndor to Robinson Elementary School. As always, we'd like to thank all our donors for investing in the achievement of our students. It is greatly appreciated and will be put to good use.
Thank you.
Thank you. Motion passes. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I move that the Board of Education board adjourns the regular Board of Education meeting at 6:58 p.m.
Second.
Motion made and seconded.